Well, it's another day, and it's a first for Uncle Ricky's house. Today I'm doing the podcast and the YouTube version simultaneously. Why, you may ask? I don't know. Basically because I feel like it. But the real reason is so much stuff that's happening that for now it's easier to do it this way because it's hard to separate what's happening from what I feel and what I feel from what's happening. So here we go. Let's just try this. Let's see what happens. Damn. First of all, I guess we could start with the Queen is dead. She died yesterday. And of course the world is ablaze with that news, but it's something you have to understand. The feelings about her death range from extreme sadness to almost euphoria. It depends on how you feel about the Queen, the monarchy, English rule, blase, independence, Commonwealth independence, all of that. You know, at one time they said the sun never sets on England, but because of all the land it had, all the holdings it had across the entire world. But just like the Queen, that shit played out. And now, it's a new world in the British Commonwealth with a new king. So let's see what happens. Other than that, out of respect, rest in peace, Queen Elizabeth. Now, back to the United States. We are losing our motherfucking minds. Of course, Trump is leading the way. He's the one, fomenting, whipping it up, making shit radical. But there's also local shit, like in Memphis. I don't know what the hell's going on in Memphis, but you got people being kidnapped off the street, murdered, women. You got brothers shooting each other in public. I mean, and so much other shit, plus all the other stuff that Memphis is living down from its recent past. Why should so much evil concentrate on one city? Who knows why it's like that? But we all need to, if you believe in anything higher, we all need to pray that it ends soon because it's total madness. The other thing, of course, coming back to our country, it's become obvious that to some people in this country, democracy don't mean shit. It's all about them and theirs and what they say because they are who they are. Now, how this club is held together, I don't know, but it seems that insanity and madness is probably a common thread, and the madness is taking over the basic function of the Republican Party. It is no longer the Republican Party. It is, like they say, it is the party of Trump. It is the MAGA party because Trump is on his way down, but the sentiment of MAGA isn't. They'll just find somebody else to put in their place, like a DeSantis or maybe an Abbott. But the thing that is really, really gripping the country, and I think people are losing the big aspect, the big picture, can't see the forest for the trees, is because everybody is concentrated on Donald Trump and what was done to Donald Trump. And don't get me wrong, it's on both sides. His side wants to protect him, so they're doing everything they can to gum up the legal process. And on the left, we just want to see his ass in jail. And I'm not really including myself in the left, but as far as this matter, yeah, I'm on the left. But the thing is, not only are they attacking democracy, but they are covering up a legitimate espionage effort made by a former president of the United States. The government knows what's missing, and the government is concerned about what's missing, but the Trump appointed the Trump appointed judges, the Trump appointed judge in Florida is all about Trump. She's not seeing the danger that he elevated, the situation that he put the country in because of his greed, narcissism, power tripping, or just Donald Trump being a fucked up individual. See, the thing with this is that no matter which side you're on, no matter what your beliefs are, do your beliefs outweigh the continuation of the United States, the continuation of even on a more elevated level? Do your beliefs outweigh the necessity of the world continuing? In other words, yeah, everybody believes what they believe, and they want to see things operate in a fashion that is comfortable to their concepts of how shit should be. But in order to have an opportunity to see shit operate the way you want it to be, you have to have an environment to operate in. And if you destroy that environment by causing so much radical change so fast that it helps to detract, it helps to destroy, it helps to prevent chaos to the point where people cannot exist, or people cannot continue to live with the expectancy of having a life controlled by them for the most part and traded in for, let's say, a fascio-Christian or Christian-fascist or a national populist society where a few dictate the needs and the wants of everybody. In other words, we're not giving you nothing you need, and we don't give a damn about what you want because we doing everything to boost up us. And if you ain't us, then fuck you. That's what it's coming down to. This fight for democracy, to keep it from becoming a trigger-pulling war, to keep it from becoming blood flowing in the streets. And that's not being hyperbolic. We know that's how it can get because we've seen civil wars in recent history in other countries, and we know the history that they let us know about our own civil war. It's nothing pretty about it. There's nothing good about it. The only thing you can do is get it over and try to put the country back together again. We don't need to go through that. We still have the electoral process, and we need to protect that. The Congress needs to get off its ass and pass a Voters' Rights Protection Act so these individual crony-ass Jim Crow states can stop fucking with the right of people of color and ethnic minorities from participating in the basic process that governs this country, and that's the vote, that's the electoral system. There's a lot of shit wrong in this country. But then again, there has been so much right, or none of us would be here right now. It's time for us to get our shit together and push this madness out of the country's atmosphere. The easiest way is to vote, because if they ain't there, they can't interfere. The other options, I hope they always remain an option. That's about it. Goodbye, God bless, and see you later. from Uncle Ricky's house on the podcast and the video version.